Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Cam Christo and this is the Path to Modernity campaign in MEIOU and Taxes 3.0. Here we are, of course, as the wonderful nation of France. We have just finished some West African investment. We've got a truly just ridiculous amount of available farmlands space in this province that we're going to be investing in. And it made me think. Let's take a look at some special map modes and see if we can see any other provinces that have just insane farmland caps where we might want to be investing in cash crops. What is the cash crop profitability here, by the way, compared to compared to the others? It's actually not that good. That's surprising. Oh, it's also minuscule. Okay, well, I imagine that will grow as we continue to invest in it. Is it low skill? No, it's got plenty of skill. I wonder why the cola is making such low money. Anyway, I don't know if I have one for size crop output. I suppose that could be kind of what we're looking for. No? Okay, crop output looks like it's significantly higher down here. I guess that makes sense. And, yeah, less hot in France, but good in the north. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But that's not quite what I'm looking for. What we're looking for is size. There we go. Owned province potential farmland. Boom. Okay, why is it all red? Where is it that we have that's bringing it up? Holy hell, okay. Apparently this province is just nuts. It's probably because they're being colonized, if I had to imagine. I bet it's not actually... Whoa, I take it back. What in the world? 5,000 potential farmlands. I have to ask if that's intentional. That's insane. Well, I look forward to some truly massive farms growing up over there in Australia. But in the meantime, we can see that there's actually quite a few places here with really high, like 1,000 there, 800 here. We're going to get... oh boy, we're gonna get some cash crops out of these places. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's I'll select provinces just so I can mark them. Let's do a little bit more investing in our farmland. We are running out of money actually, so I can't. But when we next have some cash, we're gonna do some farmland investment. That is insane. In the meantime, of course, it's war with England, and we should have, yes, our transports ready to deploy down here, ready to ship men over. Warwick and yet more Calvinism. Darn them. But what can you do? Ah, yes, so I should also make sure, by the way, that my ages mod doesn't have, in fact, I'm going to pause and do that now. In vanilla, ages of Centers of Reformation die in Age of Absolutism. They're not actually supposed to. In this. Oh, but it doesn't. No, it enables. It still says enables religious conflict, so that's fine. So they're only going to go away actually when revolution fires, which is the idea. Cool. Right. Good stuff. I see you mentioning a vague tooltip. Yes, thank you. I already got in touch with the devs and they let me know it's fixed, but I appreciate it regardless. It's 10% is the true value on the tooltip. 99 months till the end of the Age of Reformation. Well, it's not going to bring quite as much religious peace as I had thought. Hang on, what happened to my Catholic Centre of Reformation? Oh no, was it in the Netherlands? It probably was not mine, it was in the Netherlands. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to try and fire another one for myself. And just give myself the points back. Because I want to read the tooltip, because I think it might be wrong. Beacon of the Catholic Faith in Paris. And then we'll just go, dip 50, admin 50. Because it's not actually going to do anything in Paris, which is why I don't feel bad about refunding the points. Ooh, and speaking of points, time for an extra missionary. Please and thank you. We'll just send them anywhere. That's fine. Show me the pop-up. I think we'll get a pop-up on the yearly tick or something. But yeah, I'd like to reread the event because I thought it said once Age of Revolution, sorry, Age of Absolutism begins, it would go away, but that doesn't seem like that should be the case. How's our corruption spending doing, by the way? 230, sorry, 2,300. Nice, busting through Derby, which means I can move on the war goal and bring the siege leader. Should have had him the whole time. Whoops. And there's my 8 guys. Special commissions, we will re-up those if we can. Do I want to do Ancient Liberties? We should, really, because our centralization is already up there, but... yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to concede to Ancient Liberties again. Concede to Ancient Liberties, sorry, because that's a lot of loyalty. In fact, they're so loyal right now, and there's other things I can do. We're going to leverage them and demote them. Which is going to hurt our stability and obviously hurt our loyalty, but I think we want to keep working on that, and then we can just immediately... can't do a grand celebration, but we can do a special commissions, no problem. And unpopular relative, yeah, we've got plenty of legitimacy. Yeah, there we go. Straight back to really loyal again. Nice. Yeah, so I guess that Centre of Reformation was actually Dutch. I was looking at it on the map like this, when it's a little bit harder to see some of these national boundaries. Oh well. We win Lincoln, expedition to Atlantic, Mexico. Only got maps. Boulder Ash. Oh, hey, Poland's managed to land. Nice. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to try again. Need to try and land on some of these, whatchamacallem, Louisianan provinces. Alright. Still doing pretty well. I should read that burden of taxation event next time. Actually, can't I manually fire it? No, I don't think I can I? Oh well. Right, did I turn off the auto-investor? I forget. I also forget how I check. Right, go in here. No, automatic investment is on. Okay. And how much are we spending at the moment? It's 45 every 3 years. Should we turn that off? Because we need to save for imminently buying scientific methods and global trade. I think the answer is yes. Let's turn off automatic investment. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Just so we can bank up a bunch of cash and be ready to deal with it. Alright, we have a possibility as to why the Centres of Reformation aren't firing. You're not supposed to be able to get new ones once global trade is enabled. Which obviously is. And so that makes sense as to why they wouldn't be firing. Although I thought we tried it more than 2 years ago, but... oh well. Oh well. We're pressing on. We've still got some Catholic centres of Reformation helping, but it does also seem like the Catholic centres are way slower. But I don't know, maybe that's just my my impression. And knowing that we're going to have to make it through a whole other age with these things around, whew, it's going to be tough. And Peruvian separatists, huh? It's possible that my my local chaps can handle that. We'll see, I guess. What have you got in this fleet? 3 light ships, huh? Expedition. Back to Atlantic Mexico, please. Obviously, that's an easy win. And there's that. You got some cannons? Yes, please. Let's be having them on the war goal. And some Brazilian separatists. Again, potentially something that locals can deal with. Ideally. We will see. Now, we may struggle to now get out of this darn port. So, I think what we're going to do is bring our Guinean? How do you say it's like someone from Guinea? Are they Guinean or Guinean? I'm not sure. Well, we're going to bring our Guinean fleet to come and help out. A whole bunch of rebels, huh? Pantheists, yeah. We're used to them. Louis V and the Counter-Reformation. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. Compromise, Lutheranism, Calvinism? No. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. Give me Let's give me a century of Catholicism. We need to conquer provinces off Holland before they convert them to Protestantism, for the good of the continent. So let's spy on Holland. Yes, right. Also, our goal is to try and... why am I fabricating on mines? Ah, because they used to hold this land. Okay, that's annoying. We'll switch over then. And I should make sure, you know, we want to take all this land, but we should focus on the valuable bits of it first. So here, looks like, is a good target. Let's spy on them. Yeah, we're going to try and push to the Rhine, remember, is the idea there. I guess I will push on into the marches if England is going to make me. My fleet in position yet? Let's have a look-see. Not yet. They are taking unnecessary attrition if they took the dumb route. We'll have them try and hug the coast a bit more for now. Right, and these guys could do with a boat. So 6-2 should do it. Let's have these guys head off to the New World to deal with some of those new pantheist rebels. Should be relatively easy. Nice. And Gigai is fixing the thing about the fact you can still spend even once the centers can't spawn. Good stuff. What a nice guy. Nothing else overextended. We want to keep saving our admin points because we're trying to push for whatever it's called, scientific methods. Good stuff. And you lads, once you're in the province, we will risk the auto-transport. There are some enemy ships around. No, the Portuguese ships make that too much of risky business. Let's consider pushing the Portuguese out of this conflict. Now we've fully improved with Spain. Hey, Portugal, how do you feel about handing over your colonies? It's going to cost me on Diplo points. I'm not saying it's not. No? Because I don't have a fort occupied in some of these areas. Which ones are here? There we go. How about up here? And here? No. Okay. And this one has a fort as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Well. Yoink. I'm happy to spend some Diplo points on this. They took Taiwan? Or is that Portugal? It is. Portugal took Taiwan. And England took the other half. How dare they? That's annoying. We'll need to take that back off them. Can't have them trading with China. That, war reps and cash, I think we'll call it good. No little islands I'm missing, are there? I don't think so. Can't take these because they're not too far to make a core. Gimme. Thank you, Portugal. That will simplify things and let me transport these guys over to deal with those rebels without having to worry about the Portuguese fleet on the high seas. Good stuff. You lads can split out and get some of these sieges going as well. And then England. Now tell me, please, that you do not have any forts over here. They do. That's unfortunate. So in which case, we will need to transport these guys over. But the relief fleet is on its way. And this probably damaged fleet over here in the Bay of Maputo? Not sure what that says. Maputo? Anyway, these guys... I can't say any of these freaking names. That one, the English Royal Navy, should get blown up here pretty easily. Are they damaged? Oh, they're not damaged. Okay. We still significantly outnumber them, and I don't care at all about the loss of that transport ship. One of them disengaged. One being targeted. Demoralized. Good. Oh, they got reinforcements. Oh, crap. Reinforcements with heavy ships. Oh, bollocks. We might have to let them keep part of the Indonesia. Ah, we lost a ship already. Retreat. Well, that's unfortunate. We might have to let them keep Indonesia then. Where do those transports end up? Down here. Yeah. Atlantic Mexico successful. Come on, please, in Louisiana. No. But we are probably at least now in range of Louisiana. Yes, we are indeed. Good. Okay, I'm prepared to overspend to get this to happen. Let's recall some guys from whatchamacallit, Australia. I wish I hadn't taken that. It's Portuguese. Unfortunate. I didn't mean to take a an ongoing one. Come on, where's my other freaking colonists? There we go. Alright, you three. We're going to overspend here, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you got to overspend. We want to get our Louisiana one up as soon as possible so we can get the extra merchant. Open up new markets. It's key stuff. Just going to take a quick look at the finances first before I commit to this, though. We'll see. Alright, burden of taxation. This time we're actually going to read it. But first, I'm just checking the finances. So we're at 11 colonial maintenance. Ah, nuts. I can't send 3 out when we're already at 11. I'll send 2. So here and here. Are these the... Yeah, we'll just get these 3. That can be our little starting nub. And then we'll just send one down here to try and get that done as soon as possible. Alright, so right now we're doing land tax, property tax, chattels, inheritance, salt exercise, and substance. A little bit of timber exercise, a little bit of alcohol, rent dues, but then almost all property maintenance. Right, makes sense. This is why basically owning property directly seems to me at least to be a bit non-viable, basically. But then again, I mean, how much of our income is coming from property? Like fully, almost half. So, I mean, we're only spending about half of our Diplo points we're spending on tax for it, you know, cash tax. And then, right, look at that. 2/3 of the mil points we're spending on armies are going towards volunteers, which is, you know, state army. So, that's pretty good. And we could go up to hybrid military and then pass enlistment, which would be kind of crazy. We'd get 50% times state reach, which would probably end up at, you know, 40% base manpower from all non-elite classes. We could totally do that, but we're going to work... Oh my god, another minus 5% corruption. Holy heck! We're doing so well. That's awesome. How much... 0.28 meritocracy. That is wonderful. Nice. Okay, Bohemia. We've died. Let's keep that marriage going. So, Scotland. I want you to get all this land. You have a claim here as well, don't you? Yeah. So, we're going to give you chunk. And then probably all this as well, but we need to get Scotland to occupy it so that we don't have to spend Diplo points on it. So let's just focus on this for a moment. We need to land these troops, get these rebels dealt with. These guys. Are they it? Looks like it. Okay. Once we've got them dealt with, we'll be able to head over east. And that'll be good. And there we go. Our first colony. Did it keep the massive farmlands? It did. Holy crap. That is crazy. And more Pantheist rebels. Where were they? Down here. Okay. Well, Pantheist rebels in Castile, I must say, are a much smaller concern. Don't really mind if Castile gets their colonies damaged and stuff, because Pantheists, unlike separatists, are not going to move over into my land and cause troubles, so that will be fine. Still blockading me in over here? Yeah. Not surprising. Once we've repaired up, we might go out and smash them again, because they haven't got their heavies here anymore. But I am going to let my transports repair, because my transports are repairing right now, and theirs aren't. Go to Atlantic Mexico again, because if we can get one in the Louisiana node, that would mean that these 3... we wouldn't have to spend a third guy over there. Now, we have one free colonist by mistake. Did I send about 2 of them over here? I thought I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Well, in that case, I will send him here. And we're spending only 6 now. What? I guess one finished. Oh, yes, of course. That one just finished in, whatchamacallit, and the guys haven't arrived yet, which is why the costs are still Staying low over there. Okay. Happy to let my vassals and allies do the sieging here. We will just head back down to Sussex, ready for our trip home. You lads can grab this province, and we will send you up to the north. Good stuff. No longer diverting trade to me. How very dare they. Ah, and in fact, it looks like our subject is indeed here to help deal with the situation. All the more comfortable leaving them behind then. Why can't I hit A to attach? Ah, it's the monthly lag to be expected. Show of Devotion has expired. Do we want to do that again? They're not very happy with us right now, so Show of Devotions do cost a lot of points though. You know what? No, I don't want to take this. They can just stay a little unhappy with me. How else can I direct the clergy? Could we get them to help us convert, maybe? Organize missionaries, Inquisition. Yeah, so organize an Inquisition. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, what does this do? Empowering the clergy. The clergy is to be mandated to eradicate those practicing practices that go against our faith. Do note that if you've chosen to accept preachers of the minority, you may initiate an Inquisition against, your chance will shift to silencing the minority. Okay. I don't know what this actually does. That needs to be explained better. In MEIOU, this could be explained better. The player needs to know what this will actually do before launching into it. So we're not going to do that yet, because I'm kind of happy with our religious situation. Like it's not going in the direction I'd like, but we have it relatively stable, at least at the moment. So I don't want to mess with it by launching an Inquisition and causing chaos. But in the future, you better believe we're going to be all about that, potentially. Especially if we can find out what it does. Which, as I say, I have asked Gigao about. Alright. Legitimacy is ticking up very nicely. The faction support, you love to see it. Why did it say faction support? Shouldn't it be elite support? Because faction specifically refers to this. Maybe the amount of legitimacy you get from elite support depends on their faction influence. That's probably it's a pretty good theory. Dun 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 dun. Battles won. Good stuff. Ah, right, yes, of course. And we have a Tobago to core and to add to the trade company. Good stuff. Which means we now have full control over this region. What's it called in terms of trade company? I forget. West Indies. There we go. 100% control. Oh, no. Oh, no, it wasn't highlighting this. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And a couple of colonies ready to finish, which will bring our costs down. And even with the extra colony costs, we're still only spending, where? Yeah, 20. It's not too bad. Our heir is now arbitrary. Oh, God. It's almost tempting to disinherit him for that. You know what? Our guy's only 34. Let's do it. Louis? No. He made one bad call, and then we executed him because he sounded arbitrary. Sorry, Louis. Maybe we can get a 4 admin guy and get some base meritocracy progress. Who knows? You guys repaired up yet? Couple more months. And you lads should head over here. Actually, let's rally up here. Inquisition against a heresy will reduce the preachers of those religions. It will reduce their infrastructure as well. Okay. In other words, it means that religion will be able to spread less effectively amongst my provinces, and it'll be easier to convert people away from that religion. Okay. Well, like I say, I don't feel a need to start it yet, but we will keep it in mind. Yeah, freaking Netherlands converting to Hussite. Look, it was a fun meme when it was just Austria and Bohemia going Hussite. But now other people are doing it. I'm not so sure about that. Alright, you guys can hop up here, please. Good stuff. It reduces the entrenchment as well, which is another of their resistance to conversion metrics. Okay, good. More Lutheran unrest. Well, I'm really tempted to start one, but our stability is a little dire at the moment because I haven't been doing my regular grain provisions. So, yeah, I'm tempted to do some temporary tax relief. I know we need the admin points, but I also need the stability right now. I don't want to go below 1, ideally. Let's do that. Dun, 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 dun. So yes, from England in this war, we're going to take all the land Scotland has claims on, obviously. And then, is there anywhere else we want to grab from them? Because they don't have anywhere, like, in our sphere of influence. It's all just this stuff over here. We can take these islands without needing to take the fort. Oh, I can take these islands without needing the fort, because the fort doesn't have a straight crossing. I thought there was a straight crossing here. Okay, good. Well, we can take more than I thought from them in Indonesia then. Want to make sure we keep our monopoly on those sexy, sexy delicacies, if at all possible. Although because England has, as I say, no way to get it back to Europe, I don't think it's too essential. But hey, the more delicacies we can get, the more wonderful wealth we're going to be able to... Oh, hey, global trade's already present here. Nice. Excellent. So it'll start growing from there. And then we're not getting many intermediary stuff here. I guess it's not moving from here. But look at that international trade. 45,000 ducats being sold in the Paris node. Heck yeah. That's pretty great. Wow, look at that. Of this province... Oh, sorry, of this node, or sector, whatever, same difference in this case, something like almost like 60% of the trade is international. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. We are selling a lot of stuff out of Paris. Okay, still good to keep the auto investor off, I think, because, yeah, you know, we've got some big expenses coming up here. It's going to cost us, like, yeah, currently it would cost us about 7,000 ducats or so. Ooh, I didn't realize this. Plus 20% trade power abroad. That's pretty nice. It's going to be handy. Although, I mean, there aren't that many nations. Oh, hang on, I forget now. Remind me what's abroad. Is it where you have less than 50% domestic trade power? Sorry, less than 50%... of the trade power, or is it when you have no provinces? I need to check this now. E4 domestic trade power. Domestic trade power. Define that for me. Domestic trade power are countries' home nodes and nodes where a nation has the highest provincial trade power. Okay, so where you have the highest domestic trade power, you are considered domestic. So counterintuitively, Aragon in the Western Mediterranean node, that's considered abroad to them because they don't have the majority of the... Sorry, not the majority, the highest provincial trade power. I mean, well, actually, do they? I don't think so, but... No, we do by like a factor of 3. Our province is so developed. It's wonderful. All right. Getting there on that. Getting there. 55. I love how fast our corruption is declining. This one, a little bit slower, but still. 2.6 a year. You love to see it. Okay, should be able to get the text soon as well. And after this yearly tick, I expect our ships down in the West-South Atlantic, or, well, South Indian Ocean, I guess, actually, will be repaired enough that we could potentially launch them out against that British fleet. And those heavies, I don't know where they came from, and I don't know where they went, but hopefully they won't come back, and then we'll be in a good position to go after them. That's what I wanted to check. I wanted to check where we got a new province in Atlantic Mexico. Here, unfortunately. Not in the Louisiana node, but we're kind of eliminating the options apart from the Louisiana node. But now we have 3 people building here. I don't think we need to bother really. Where should we next send expeditions? Probably up north. Let's try and get Canada going. Seems good to me. All right, England's still being sieged down. Let's check the fleet. Yeah, I mean, it's only 2 ticks it's fully repaired. Let's let it fully repair. There's no reason not to at this point, really. We must be getting towards the tick. Afro-Caribbean population. Gets a little bit of unrest and a new culture. It says damn, but I mean, 5 unrest. It's unlikely to make a difference. Either it was already rebellious because we stole it from the Portuguese and the Spanish, or the English, or it was not going to be rebellious, to be honest. And yeah, 2 colonies very nearly done. And here is enclosures. Got to try and crank through these before that institutions penalty gets too high, so we can get scientific methods growing. 5% from that, 4% from this. So, yeah, Canada, please. Korea, Japan, Chile. Canada not on the list? Is it like Northeast America or something? Okay, Southeast Asia, Philippines, Southeastern America, Pacific, Central America. Maybe haven't got it unlocked yet. Utility decisions. Show me. Where's it gone? There it is. Expeditions tooltip. Canada. Info to Canada. Oh, it just tells you the provinces. That's cool. But that's not what I was looking for. What I'm looking for is this one. Okay. Sorry, no, that's from Canada. It's the France one I need. Capitals in France. Should be able to go to Canada. Tech 19. Am I blind? Is it in the list? Why can't I go to Canada? I mean, Canada is the region you'd expect, right? Yeah. I'm just going to check one more time. Canada. I definitely don't see it. That's weird. Let me screenshot that and send it to the devs, and I'll ask them. Well, given that we can't go to Canada, we could try and fill out the eastern seaboard, maybe, or we could try and find some stuff in the Pacific, I guess. Fill out Australia. Let's try and fill out Australia before the other colonial powers start muscling in on it. Where's Australia? Oh, maybe Australia's not an option yet either. What? Why not? It's definitely not here. That's weird. I'd like it if this was in subsections, by the way. Like, send it to, and then there was Europe, Africa, Americas, Asia, and you could click into subsections rather than having to scroll through them all. Where should we send it then? I mean, yeah, we'll just fill stuff out, I guess. Let's go to southern Brazil and just slowly begin to wrap things up. And one more monthly tick, and then we'll do our best to push these guys out. I'll bring the the transports. They don't have many cannons, but they have some. There's a colony it's self-sustaining. Good stuff. Should make sure all our provinces in these regions are in the whatchamacallums? Trade companies. New decision, right? No new decision, just tons of these. Toggle. Oh, you don't need utility decisions for this toggle. Right, right. I made a mistake when I was talking about that earlier then. Another tech we can take. Mill, huh? We're not going to take that ahead of time. I'd rather let the penalty tick down. Oh, we do have a free colonist, though. Let's send him to a new place, because we're about to have 1, 2, 3, 4 colonies are kind of on their way towards ending. So let's also recall from one of these. That's fine. Let's go and get Papua New Guinea. Or just Guinea, I guess, since this is, you know, there's no division here yet. And we can come back from that one and send from there as well. We sent here, didn't we? Yeah, good. I want to go neighboring, partly just for aesthetics. Good stuff. Okay, and 1 more month repairing. I forget it's slower than normal. And if we have to work our way all the way up the west coast, so the east coast to get to Canada, east coast of America, that is not the worst thing in the world. Let's recall from here. Send them out again. Oh, that's Wasteland. I was wondering why I couldn't click on it. Good stuff. It's going to take a whole year for our colonists to get out there, but that's okay. Once they're there, they'll start making good headway. Castile, you below 200 yet? Nope. Having to take the aggressive expansion and forcing them into a union twice is definitely not helping our issues in the region. How goes the spread of global trade? Still just the capital. In fact, it's stopped spreading in all the other places. What? Why? That seems wrong. You need a trade value of 5. Commercialists embrace 2 provinces in Southeast Asia, India, and Africa. All those should be true. Maybe it's because the commercialism is doing a cycle, and hence it's slowing down. I imagine it's that the commercialism cycle has lowered trade value. I don't know why it would lower trade value, though. Odd. Anyway, I'm sure it will come back, and worst case, if it spreads from the capital, it's not too bad at the end of the day. So honestly, we only got a 1% reduction in corruption in that last month. Well, almost 2. Maybe it's time to start considering another bureaucratic reform. Let's have a look here. Can't do any of them right now, of course, because we don't have the monarch points, but in fact, no. No reforms until we've got the scientific method tech unlocked, which is 2 more admin techs. I'm going to basically try and spend no admin points on anything until we've got those 2 admin techs in the bag. Yeah, God, it took such a long time to convert, to do 1 tick of conversion on this province. And yeah, that should bring Catholic back to the majority position, but there's a bunch of conversions coming in. Let's try and keep our attentions focused in the north here, where possible. Is there anything else? Sorry, I got kind of tied up in those inquisitions. I didn't read the rest of this. Organize the missionaries. This is to just like send them out automatically, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it manually, because doing it manually gets me the prestige and the people influence, which I imagine you don't get if I do it the other way around. I don't know if the levels of local spirituality increase the ease of converting things. It would kind of make sense, but... And we should definitely save up for... Lost the Siege of Northumberland? Whoops. We should definitely save up for stability. With the papal influence, I think. Okay, finally. Hit them. Let's see if we can take these guys out. They've only got 2 active good ships. Yeah, they fled. And 5 transport ships have come in as reinforcements. That seems ill-advised. No, they're in 2 different fleets. And only the light ships fled. Well, that spells doom for the rest of these transport ships, I imagine. Yes, indeed. And we can hop back in here and see what we can do to transport these guys way over here to the good old East Indies. Good stuff. Meanwhile, easy stack wipe there, of course. And ideally, let's let Hungary and Poland handle this for us. I referred to them as allies earlier, didn't I? Sorry. I, of course, mean subjects, as it should be. Honestly, now, looking at the number of conversions happening, we're just about at equilibrium, I'd say, in the capital, in mainland France, in terms of going one way or the other on religion. No new Catholic centres of Reformation, which makes sense. There shouldn't be able to be any new ones these days. But they're all targeting us right now. All three of them, which is, can't ask for more than that, really. We are still focused on admin points, are we not? Let me check. After this yearly tick. Okay, we have a theory about expeditions. Let's check it out. Based on our capital in the French node. Oh! 25, which is one higher. Okay, I will withdraw that question from gameplay questions. I was misinformed by somebody else on the previous one of the previous streams. I thought you had to hover over the individual area. I guess that is when someone in Canada would be able to send an expedition to France. I guess. Anyway, 25. So we need one more tech. That's fine. We'll just take line of battle in. I didn't expect to be taking any Diplotech, but we might get the religious unity first. New province in southern Brazil. There we go. Handed that over. No problem. England wants peace. No peace till you're prepared to give me all the land I want. Oh, hello. Did you take some more land, England? Oh, can't core it. Come on. Outrageous. Yeah, I want this and this. And I also kind of want to be able to send troops over to Ireland. Oh, and Spain actually dealt with their rebels down there. Nice. So let's send some of these guys on over. Please use the right transports. Well, they're moving to the port, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily using the right ones. They're the only available transports, so they really should use them. But we'll see. England took provinces that I have cores on. Was it Arguin by any chance? Yes. Okay, well, that just adds something we can gain in this war. Good. And then Sousse obviously is our next target. This war with England dragging on a bit. Going on for years now. Oh well. New colony done. I did want to reduce my colonial expenses, so I'm not actually going to replace that one. And now we're one colony away from establishing our glorious Australian holdings. I imagine these ones have such big farmlands because they're accounting for the farmlands in like all this area, but still 4,000. How much is there over here? Oh, you can't see it till it's actually started being colonized. Fair enough. Expedition, one more to southern Brazil, please. Okay. Anything else I need to worry about right now? I don't think so. Boats are in motion. Stuff's ticking away. You know I want to reform the bureaucracy, but I'm going to resist. And I am going to take this, though. Because going back up 25% religious unity is going to increase both our missionary strength and our stability increase into all. But now we're going to grab a line of battle. Because the rest of these, yeah, prestige. I mean, sure, the Empire of Truth is going to be great. I mean, all of this is going to be great, but we're not as much in a hurry. I'd like to get Canada established. High liberty desire from Castile. Yeah, the better technology than France will no doubt be what's driving that. More Lutheran unrest, especially up here. It's Hussite unrest up there. Okay. What's this coming from, eh? Bit of war exhaustion. Ah, there's just tons of separatism up there right now. Yeah, fair enough. We did take those provinces pretty recently, so that is to be expected. Our boats have arrived. Let's head on over and get these men onto the one English fort. I think it's the only English fort east of Northumberland. But, Yeah, we'll grab that off them. The fact that we don't have coring range from the Maldives to... I'm afraid I don't know the name of this island, these islands, but... yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I was on a call with someone from this island earlier. Maybe we should build something there in his honor. Anyway. We landing all right? Good. We should be able to start some wars against the locals here soon, I think. It depends whether we want to prioritize warring for the Moluccas first or warring for Africa first. And the answer is Moluccas, because we can send money directly from here to South Africa rather than having to go via Zanzibar. So I think we're going to try and do some consolidation in this region in the near future. Right, another conversion. Let's get Constantine going as long as we've got a decent... Ooh, 5.5%. Wow, that's really coming up. Very nice. Peruvian separatists. Wait, hang on, Peruvian? That sounds wrong. Interesting. Well, maybe once we've landed here, we'll go back and deal with them. And likewise, yes, Lutheran unrest, and all that. I do want to keep the clergy sweet. Is there anything we can do to them? I just don't want to spend... Yeah, I don't want populist reform because you have enough rebels as is. And I don't want to spend any admin points. So I think we'll just wait on that for now. New Spanish separatists. Obviously, again, there's a chance the locals will be able to deal with them. But we'll see. We'll see. Has that trade started spreading again yet? Yes, good stuff. And it's already present in the south here now. Good, good, good. And meritocracy. Give me a little accounting of that. We've got it here, 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 but not over here yet. Because there's still 7 units of that to build. Yeah, only parallelism 1, so it's taking time. And here, 5 units left there. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to get meritocracy, but there's no penalty from that. Just a discount that we're missing. Which, I mean, you know, depending on who you ask, is the same thing, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Powering through these sieges here. Good. Let's go and grab some reinforcements. No reason to leave these guys languishing on the mainland UK when we could have them over here cranking through a few of these. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Didn't realise they had quite so many men over here. Reinforcements becoming all the more imperative. Terra Australe. Yes, please. A new colonial nation is born. Jolly good stuff. Wow, look at the absolute speed we're cranking through here. Why is that? 3 days per siege tick, because there's unrest, our siege ability rules, and they have, wow, minus 56% from war exhaustion. Holy heck. That's a little intense. That's pretty good. Conversion successful. You want another siege. Keep it rolling. Actually, that's all the ones we wanted for now in Scotland. So let's throw them over to Scottish control. But I can't while this one's under siege. So let's head in there and reinforce directly into the port while we kick them out. And perfect timing. We win that siege there. Which means as soon as we win this fight, there we go. Throw that over to Scotland. And now we've got ourselves a peace deal. Costing 115 Diplo, which, yes, I know, we could be spending on the tech that would allow us to get towards the Canadian and actually expeditions. And actually it's 150, but we need this land. And we're not going to get a religious CB against England, so it's got to be done. Looks good. We could also take Wessex, which costs no points because I actually have a claim on it. Perfect. Let's do that. Just to unify our British lands seems prudent. We'll also take war reps because, you know, we're not in a hurry to go to war with England again, so I don't mind extending the truce a little bit to take some cash off them. I did not consider the fact that we probably just took a bunch of colonies. Only, it looks like 1. Okay, that's fine. Tech-wise, still don't want it, but extra merchant. Oh, by the way, yes, did we earn more from putting the merchant here? I think merchant present gives an absolute plus 10%, doesn't it? No? No. So all we're getting is a minuscule amount from having in here. Doesn't it? I thought it gave you plus 10%. Maybe they removed that. Alright, we won't put a merchant there then. Do we only land in the Tyrrhenian Sea directly yet? No, so we still can't trade with the Adriatic. Well, we own land in Champa, so we can trade with here. We're already doing that. Where else is downstream of you? It looks like there's 2 arrows coming in here. Am I crazy? I don't think I am. What is this called? The Champa Sea, which, by the way, everything should be in a trade company. Jingnan, I guess, feeds into Champa Sea? No. What does? Far East. Where's Far East? Where is this? Where is this? Why would a trade province be called Far East? It's such a strange name compared to like Jingnan and Huaibai. I don't know how you say this. Hey, Hua. I can't say it. We'll trade with the Far East then, I guess. Sure thing. Why not? Where else feeds it? Ling. Yeah, we're already trading with them. Mexico feeds directly into the Champa Sea, apparently. What the heck? That seems so unlikely. Okay, well, don't question it. And there we go, our new glorious Scottish unit up here. And you, also subject to a Scottish claim, new province in southern Brazil. Good stuff. Let's let this yearly tick go. Oh, we got a big discovery spread. We just found out about Central Africa, it looks like. Good stuff. Always handy. I guess that's because we've been we've known about Congo for 50 years or something. Something like that, I think. Good stuff. Okay, probably another 4 or 5 years till we can get Tech 27. Start getting some of that growth going in all of our intellectual districts, which should grow really, really fast as well, which means we'll be able to plow through that tech cost penalty like nobody's business. Will still cost quite a bit of money because obviously it's only going to spread really quickly in the cities where they've got that wonderful, educational districts. Let's take a look at our investment a couple of years later. How has it gone for you? Looks like luxury cloth skill is obviously still growing, but the cola profits have gone negative. But the industry has grown a little. Commerce is blowing it out of the water at the moment. It's on an upswing, it seems. But the economy hasn't imploded. We've got, we've still got some profitability, and it will stabilize, obviously, as things continue to get built. And as wages come down a little bit, the profitability should increase. And in the meantime, hey, we're pumping wages into the economy, which is no bad thing. All right, good stuff. I'm going to call it a part there. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. It's been a great pleasure to have you with me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.